Welcome to Subramani. Please subscribe, please click on the bell icon. I wear specs more for reading, so while talking I don't need specs, but if it looks bad, please tell me, I'll wear my specs. I don't have any problem wearing it or taking it off. Sometimes you don't feel like wearing it, that's about all. So the question which I was asked is, what strategies do the ultra rich use which the common man doesn't know? The ultra rich don't do anything very special. They know one thing, that for them preservation of capital is far more important than the R that they get, because for them N is infinite, right? So let's say a family has got 200-300 crores. Let's call them ultra rich for our definition. What happens is, the money that they earn, the money is divided into two parts. The money that they earn in terms of cash flow, and the money that they earn in terms of appreciation of assets. So if they have, let's say they have a 200 crore equity portfolio and it is increasing in value by 10% every year, so 20 crores. So 200 becomes 220 crores. It's as simple as that. So you know that in 7 years it is going to double. So obviously they will get richer after 7 years than they are now, because of two things. One, the amount of appreciation is something which will never be encashed by them. The dividend income may be getting reinvested. If their business is doing well, the chances are that they won't touch the dividend income. So the dividend income also gets added. Let us assume for a minute that there is a 2% dividend income. So 10 crore appreciation plus another 4 crores. I'm ignoring tax for a minute. So that 4 crores. So 200 plus 10 plus 4 is guaranteed. End of next year they will have a 214 crore portfolio. This is more or less guaranteed, because they don't need the dividend, that is also getting plowed back. What is happening is, they are doing well in their business, so the business is also throwing a lot of money out, and they have good wealth manager who has who says, okay, every month you can do a 75 lakh or an 80 lakh kind of an SIP, because that is their current business income. So another almost 1 crore is getting added there, so another 12 crores is getting added. So 200 plus 10 which is plus 4, which is the and dividend, plus another 20 which is the appreciation, plus another 12 which is getting added. So 20 plus 12, 32 plus 4, 36, 200 is becoming 236, which is effectively growing by 18%, because you're plowing back the dividend and you're putting fresh money. How does all this happen? Simply because their risk taking ability is higher. Their current cash flows are completely different from the investment cash flows. The investment cash flows they just don't need. Maybe if they're expanding their business, they may sell some of the other shares and bring it here. That's a completely different thing. But largely their cash flow requirements are met by their day-to-day income, and their portfolio keeps growing. This happens with anybody. If you started young and your income keeps increasing, either salary or business or practice or whatever, then there is no temptation, no need, no compulsion to touch your portfolio for any thing, right? You may touch it for your children's marriage, children's education, buying a bigger house, buying a bigger car. You may, but you may not also. So that money gets accumulated. So one, that. Second, understanding taxation, how, in whose name, what investments to invest, how is clubbing provision, what is association of persons, what is Hindu undivided family, how can money be kept in all these formats, limited liability partnership, single one-man company which pays lesser tax. So knowing taxation, knowing investments is very important, and if you as a family, if you have 200 crores, you will have all of that. So when a new kid starts managing the money, let's say he's 27 years of age or 25 years of age, and the family says, from today you will manage all the assets of the house, which happens quite commonly. Then that kid does not know enough. So, but the advantage is he has got an environment where he has the taxation advisor, investment advisor all in-house. He did not have to go and find one, right? So those are the advantages that they have. They know some of the things, and most of the things they share with their kids. So kids understand what the process is happening. how the money has earned. A lot of history is known. I have actually sat and talked about current affairs with a bunch of kids of a reputed big family. Of course, they're not 200 crores, they're talking of 5,000-6,000 crores, where I have spoken to the kids for about almost 1 year or 1.5 years, where every week we used to hold a meeting. And I used to say what's happening, or rather they had to read the newspapers and decide what was happening and bounce it off me. So they were being taught to understand what is happening in the economy. So a lot of the people who, I mean, when I'm talking of ultra rich, they take a lot of time in parenting also. So don't think that all rich kids are spoiled. 99% of them are not. Right, the family which knows how to manage money, knows how to manage relationship, children, etc. So they put in a lot of effort. So that is worth learning, instead of saying, oh, I've given my son education, I've given my daughter education, I will not spend on anything else, I don't have to give them anything, I can give all the money to charity. All that is brave talk. We will end up giving money to our children, and that's perfectly all right, right? Give it when they need it. That's the only thing. So what do the ultra rich know more than this? Well, they keep all their streams separate. They make sure that they don't fight. Remember, one of the worst ways how you can destroy wealth in your family is by having expensive divorces. It completely cripples many individuals and many families. So be careful about those things, right? Don't get into a bad marriage. Don't be in a hurry to get married. Take your time. Make sure that this is the right person whom you are marrying. So all those things put together help you have wealth, create wealth, and pass it on to the next generation. Thank you.